We'll put him in the straitjacket now. Put him by, and we'll just leave him outside the front door because like he's just driving us all crazy. Okay, cool. Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's Facebook Live. We're hilarious, aren't we?
No.
We think so, at least. No. So it is 11 a.m. here on Thursday, October the 18th. And we're here to talk to you today about a really, really cool set of products that Rich Henderson went out and found all within a matter of a day or so that can all be sourced for $500 or less. It's pretty crazy when you think about that. Like you know, all of us selling here on Amazon, you know, once you've been selling for a while, you don't really think about going back to that time when you started off and you're really trying to find a really low minimum order quantity for a really low price and which suppliers can actually do that for you. Like you don't think about going back to when you need to get the absolute lowest number, lowest price, you know, products possible to start off. And so we're ordering like products now that are like, you know, thousands, maybe $10,000 for order. But we remembered what it was like and we realized it's still possible to do that. Like you can still go and find products for $500 or less and start an Amazon business. And that's what today's call is all about. And there's a reason for that because as many of you watching this might have already heard, we've offered up and added some crazy bonuses to Amazing Selling Machine this week. We already had the expert listing evaluation bonus that everyone signing up for ASMX will get, where one of our mentors and expert ASM sellers will review your product listing for free, well, free to you, we pay for it, but for free to you, and tell you everything that they would change to make it even better. We already have the 30-day money-back guarantee. Then we also added in the ASM 6-month buyback promise, where we will, after 6 months, as long as you actually follow the steps and launch your product and your brand in the time frame that we'd like over 6 months, then we will buy back your ASM membership, refund you for your ASM membership with the ASM 6-month buyback promise. And then we also announced that to make that even better, we would also reimburse you for up to $5,000 worth of any unsold inventory. Like that alone takes away all the risk of going out there and trying this business that so many of us have been successful with. And then yesterday we added in 2 private one-on-one coaching calls with ASM mentors. And we had Ann and Tracy, just 2 of our mentors on to talk about their experiences, both not only mentoring, but being mentored themselves when they started off and how well that worked out for them. Knowing that we're gonna give you that now too. If you sign up for ASMX, it doesn't matter if you're just on to this call right now. It doesn't matter if you signed up last week for ASMX. Everyone who signs up for ASMX, as long as it's by this Friday at midnight, you will get 2 free private coaching calls. Now today, the reason Rich is gonna be showing us 5 different products that you can source for $500 is because we're doing something else that's completely crazy. This is the final bonus we're throwing in because if we haven't convinced you to join us on this journey by now, we know this has to do it. We will be reimbursing you for up to $500 of your first inventory purchase. Now, most people actually spend between $500 and a couple $1,000 on the first inventory, but it is completely possible to spend $500, and we're gonna show you that you can find that, and we will reimburse you for it when you join ASMX. The only stipulation, this is kind of pretty easy. We go over buying your inventory in modules 2 and 3. More about like module 3. So the 3rd week into it, that's when we really want people to start purchasing their inventory. All we need is for you to buy your inventory by the end of the course. By 8 weeks, that's the only deadline for going out there and purchasing your inventory. You can actually watch the entire course and then purchase your inventory, and then you will be eligible for the $500 reimbursement from us. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's asmnow.com/bonus. We'll be throwing that up on the screen later on. You've probably already seen an email with a video about Jason and I talking about this brand new final amazing bonus. We'll go over that later on, but I want to turn this over to Rich so he can walk you through these 5 products that he's found.
Yeah, so just before we get started, there is a disclaimer here. Like, I did not go ahead and actually contact suppliers. What I've done with this is I've actually gone and searched for suppliers and used the quotes that they've got on their pages. So if you're doing this, you would then have to actually contact them. But again, like Mike goes through it in complete detail in module 2 actually on how to do this. And it's really simple. There's nothing to be worried about contacting suppliers. So first of all these products, they match our criteria, which is BSR between $400 and $6,000, the price between $17 and $70, and you think I'd be used to the delay by now. Reviews under 1,000. The weight less than 5 pounds. With the weight, always remember, we say less than £5, but the lighter it is, the better it is, because it doesn't it's cheaper, basically, the easiest way of putting it. And also that a product can be private labeled. In other words, you can take that product, make it your own. So the first product I looked at was this 48 blade tenderizer. So it matched all our criteria. And then all I did was go to Alibaba.com. That's ALIBABA.com. And then in the search box, I just typed into the search box, 48 blade tenderizer. And then the only other thing I did, and this is something you can do, like Mike shows you this, but I'm doing it specifically for this one because we want to look for like really low price. In other words, we want to find something we can source for under $500. So I actually clicked on the minimum order button and typed in 500. And what that's telling the filter is that it only wants to look at suppliers that will do an MOQ of 500 or less. And then this is one of the results it pulled up. So you can see here, there's 3 different tabs with different price ranges depending on how much you order. And looking at the second one, sorry, if you chose to order 100 units, which is perfectly acceptable, the price would be $460. So there you go, straight away we're under that $500 mark. You'll also notice on the right here, you can see they're a gold supplier and they've got trade assurance. And basically that means that they're a really trustworthy supplier. So again, it's, you'd be okay going with these guys. And then jumping ahead, the second one is the titanium chopsticks. I actually think this is a really cool product. I'd never seen these before. I didn't even know titanium chopsticks existed. And like using the way we search, I went and searched and found them. And again, they match all our criteria. And if we look at this one, they've only got 2 price tabs here. You can see it's from 100 to 199, it's $328. And then for 200 pairs or more, it's $3.25. So again, I've gone for 150 units, and it would have cost us $492 to do that. Once again, they're gold supplier and trade assurance. So you know that they've been around a long time for one thing, but also that they're a trusted supplier on Alibaba. And then we've got the manual coffee grinder. I'm zooming through these because there's not a lot else to tell you. It's literally just showing you what these products are and how you find them on Alibaba.
And we might actually give them something when we're done here.
Totally forgot. Good point. And I'm actually we are going to give you the slides. So we're going to give you a PDF with all this information on it. So if you're following along, go, hold on, I didn't see what that was. You're going to get a PDF with all of these, with the arrows, everything in it. So you'll know exactly what you're looking at. Do you want to tell them how to get that right now?
Yeah, so we've made this incredibly complicated. Here's the 14-step plan for getting a download of this presentation. Step 1, comment with the word download anywhere under this video. And then skip steps 2 through 14.
Yep.
That's all you got to do. Just comment download, and then you will get a message sent from the Amazing.com messenger. It'll just confirm that you want this download, and you will immediately get a link to download this file.
Yep, really complicated. So the manual coffee grinder. So again, it matches all our criteria for price, reviews, BSR, everything else. I found this supplier. Again, you're just going to use the main keyword. So for this one, obviously, I just typed in manual steel coffee grinder, and it brought up a whole list of them. I narrowed it down by looking for MOQs, that's minimum order quantity of 500 or less. And I found this, and I found other examples too. But this one, you see it's 100 to 499 products, it's $2.48. So again, 150 seems to be the magical number, and we could get that for $427.50. Now obviously you can order more, and if you have got the capital to order a bigger inventory, your price is always going to come down. In other words, the more you order, the cheaper it's going to be for each individual unit. And again, these guys, they're a Gold Plus supplier and they've got trade assurance. So again, a good supplier. These ones, I have no idea what these are for. None. I found them and I thought, is it a kid's thing or whatever? I've got no idea. Absolutely no idea. He does. But they're Jello shot syringes. I'm trying to think if this one is... Okay, so there was quite a few of these, and one of them actually said frat parties and all different kinds of things, so I think you can guess what they're actually for. But matches all the criteria for price, BSR, reviews, weight, and really simple to private label. In fact, with a product like this, because it's a pack of 25, you literally just put your label on the bag that they come in, and that's it. You've private labeled it. For this one, so this is a good example because what you're seeing right here is they don't have the individual tabs. for the ranges. They just basically give you this really wide range, right? So this one is 1 cent up to $1.50, and it's for 500 pieces is the minimum order. So you have to, like, I've assumed that one of the things Mike's going to teach you in great detail in Module 2 is how you negotiate. When you see these prices on Alibaba, they're not always correct. They're not always exact. Sometimes they might be a bit more expensive when you talk to them, and sometimes they might be cheaper. But whatever it is, you can negotiate with them. At the end of the day, they want your business. Obviously, they still want to make a profit too, but they will negotiate, and you can get much better prices than you actually see on Alibaba. So some of these products we've looked at, I'm probably going to get them even cheaper. But for this one, I just extrapolate, and I just thought, well, maybe I'll get it for $1. So I get 500 units at $1, it's $500. Simple and straightforward. Again, they're a gold supplier, and they've got trade assurance. This next one, the soccer ladder, I do know what this is for, except I don't understand the word soccer. Like, to me, it's a football ladder, because football originated in England, and it's called football. But, whatever. I love that Mike's shaking his head. I go on about this all the time. So anyway, this football ladder, again, it matched all our criteria. It's actually a really cool product. You can see there it comes in a nice bag to carry it in and all that kind of stuff. And then if we look at the suppliers, it says $2.30 to $5.60. And again, they're talking about 100 pieces as their minimum order. Normally, when they put minimum order and they put a big range, then if you order the minimum order quantity, then the price is generally going to be on the high end. But I've looked at this, and I am damn sure I could contact these people and get it for $5. So you've got 100 units at $5. So those are the products. I mean, I've gone through it really fast. Again, you're going to get just type download, and you'll get an actual copy of this PDF. But it is quite a simple process. And, in the ASM course, we take you through this in great detail. I skipped over actually how you find these products in the first place. We've got an entire module on how you find your first product. Then the next module, it's all about how you find your suppliers for the product you've selected and contact them and get better prices for your products. That's it, Mike, if you want to take over.
Didn't you watch like a Michigan play a sport just this past weekend?
That was American football, yeah.
Okay. In America, you watch football. Excellent. Tried to get him. I couldn't do that, though. But so one thing it's important to point out, like
go blue, by the way. Sorry, go blue.
Awesome. Jody Dimmerman made a comment like, hopefully not everyone's going to go out, source, and sell the same products. That's a great point. Like, these 5 products, they're examples. They're examples of how Rich was able to go out there and easily find 5 products that can be sourced for $500 or less. We don't necessarily recommend you go out there and sell these exact products. So that's a great point, great comment. But this shows how it can be done. And then once you get inside of ASMX, we go through this in much more detail. Also, another comment too, that if you can afford more than $500, we definitely recommend trying to go out there and afford more, because your options as far as what you can market and how you can launch and sell your products even quicker, that opens up more things that you have available to you. But the main point is you can find these for $500. You can launch products for $500, and it just may take a little longer for you to then scale your business up. So great stuff, Rich. Again, I'm always amazed at how quickly you can find these things and show you that this business is so accessible and available for everyone. And our hope is that as many people watching right now, if you have not signed up for ASMX yet, that you definitely sign up today, or at the very minimum by tomorrow night at midnight Pacific time. Because at that point in time, not only are the doors closing, all of the bonuses that we already previously announced and just announced yesterday, day before, and today are all going away. So again, the 30-day money-back guarantee, the 6-month buyback promise where we buy back your membership, the expert listing evaluation, the $500,000 unsold inventory reimbursement, the $500 for you to just go out there and buy your inventory by the time the course ends, reimbursement as well. All those bonuses will be going away tomorrow night at midnight. And if you want to join now and make sure you don't miss out on this, just use the link you see on your screen right now. asmnow.com/bonus. Get in, because the quicker you get in, the longer you have to try out the course. Again, starting Saturday, is when we kick off the 30-month completely, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If you join right now, you have a couple extra days to go in and check out everything in the welcome module. Yeah, it is not just a bunch of fluff in the welcome module.
30-day, not 30-month.
I said 30-month?
Yep.
Okay, the 30-day money-back guarantee. So, football, soccer, it's all semantics. 30-day unconditional guarantee.
And those 30 days, it's worth pointing out, those 30 days give you access to over half of the course. And in fact, take you all the way through product selection, suppliers, building your brand assets, ordering your product, and literally all the way through to launching your product. So you've got 30 days to look at it and see what we know, which is this business is a phenomenal business to do. And we're pretty good at showing you how to do it.
Right? We've been doing it for several years now, living the business and now teaching the business and mentoring and everything we can do to make as many people successful as possible. So again, you see on the slide behind me, you see on the slide that we put on the screen here, this is everything that comes with ASM. You get the 8-week online web class, the weekly coaching calls, the mentor program, the Amazing Alliance community, the private resource vault, the automation tool suite with all kinds of awesome tools. Plus, one thing that I keep forgetting to announce, you get lifetime free upgrades to the core ASMX program. We've done that in the past. We've never actually officially said that, we are going to do that. We're making a commitment. We're doing that this time. If you get into ASMX, when something changes and we update the core ASMX program, you will get those updates for free. So I want to thank everyone for joining us for this very short but really cool and exciting and informative Facebook Live. And hopefully as many people as possible watching this are going to be joining us on this journey and joining ASMX. And we will see you Saturday morning, 11 a.m. for the kickoff call for all new ASMX members. So thank you, and we hope to see as many of you very soon on the inside of ASMX.